Hello! Welcome to another episode of Aristolla Craft. Just realized, how is that pronounced? So I have some pretty sad news. I had been working on this episode, or I guess the fourth episode, for a little over a week, and I'd gotten really far. I'd pretty much finished it, was exporting it, and I thought everything was done, everything was fine, but then something happened and I lost everything and there was no way to get it back. And it was really sad. But basically what I did is I made a working villager breeder system down here. And I made a villager breeder tutorial kind of going over what I learned and discovered and how you can do it yourself. And I want to convert this breeder into an iron farm, which you can see obviously produces iron. So basically, I have 20 beds here on both sides with some those things right there, and you know, a little farm over here so that they can keep feeding themselves and breeding. Basically, I'll constantly have a supply of 20 in here if I play my cards right. I can hear lots of zombies. But as you can see, one of the weirdest things that I keep running into is that these guys keep spawning even when I lower the ceiling, put slabs and carpets. These guys keep spawning, and I finally figured out why. I went on creative in that same world where I did the episode with the tutorial. I figured out why these guys keep spawning in here, and for some reason, they can spawn on the blocks underneath the beds and the those things, and these blocks. So if you have just stone underneath them, then they'll be able to spawn just fine. So what we need to do is we first need to take out all the stone underneath here. And I'm going to use glass blocks because... Oh, hi. I'm going to use glass blocks because nothing can spawn on glass blocks. I probably should have grabbed them before I came here. And it worked in my survival world. And there's that place on the side right over here. And I'm planning on converting this area here into the actual iron farm itself. So let's get started. Can I push these guys? Okay, they're stuck on that block. So I can kill these guys off. That's rather convenient that these guys just fall to this level. Excuse me. Excuse me. Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm just gonna kill these guys off. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna put glass blocks underneath of all of these blocks. And then probably fill it underneath. I'm not sure if having this right underneath the glass would make much of a difference, but just in case, I'm going to put some cobblestone or whatever, fill in the bottom gap as well, just to increase the chances of things not spawning. Alright, now that I have replaced everything with glass, this shouldn't spawn any more iron golems. That's the hope, at least. Now the next thing I want to do is I can hear some zombies nearby. I want to lure them over here and have him in here so that they can have a line of sight and see him, because usually the way that iron golems spawn is when a villager gets triggered and scared and runs away, and if they don't detect an iron golem, they spawn. I'm not 100% sure why I have so many. I think that was before the 1.14.4, but I'm going to try and find this nearby zombie. Hopefully I can make it hold an item so it won't despawn, and I'll lure in here and see if we can get some iron golems to spawn, and we'll go from there. Wow, there's a lot of you. Hello? What's up, guys? Which ones of you can hold things? Now, one of you guys should not despawn. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Oh my goodness. I have so many. You guys just stay there, I guess. I'm just gonna, you know, leave this here. I don't think these guys can despawn, or at least not all of them. Wow, the thunder is going crazy up there. So that should be enough to make some iron golems spawn occasionally. And so I want to come in here and actually start converting this place into a automatic iron farm. Let's figure this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, it is really storming up there. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. And then this is where they're going to fall down. I just realized thunderstorm's going crazy outside. I gotta make sure that my forest isn't burning down, because I've never heard a thunderstorm this crazy. So, yeah, it was crazy. The rain and skeleton horses and lightning and horsemen, and my recording button wasn't on, but I killed him. Don't worry. Just imagine some epic battle. So I'm totally gonna keep you guys. Let me go get some saddles and whatever. One thing that's super fun with these guys is that they act as like underwater submarines. Do iron golems kill skeleton horses? I wonder. All right. I've been gone long enough that if the zombies would have despawned, they, well, would have despawned. Oh, I can still hear you guys. Looks like only the ones that won't despawn remain. Alright, where was I? Okay, we put some water right here and right here. We fill this back up. Put some water right here and right there. Oh, look at that. There's like 2 different watercolors. That's kind of cool. Now I'm thinking I might get 2 buckets of lava. I mean, you don't have to, but I like to go for symmetry. And since there isn't a middle point, I kind of want like 1 thing of lava to come here and 1 to come out on this side. So this is where the lava's going to go. I mean, this is where the signs are going to go. Lava sign gap. Okay, this is the hopper level. Alright, and now I need to go get, let's see, 4 times 3, 12. I need to get 12 wooden signs and 2 buckets of lava. Okay, I'm digging a place underneath just so that I can have access to the chests before I place them in, just so when I place them in, I have a way to get out. Alright, now let's get my 12 signs, place them right underneath where the lava's gonna go. There we go. And if I place the lava in, perfect. And we're going to want to feed all of the hoppers to go into the chests. And I believe this should be good. All we have to do is put the water up top and we can start using this farm. Alright, what I'm going to try and do is place down the water here and hopefully not accidentally hit one of these guys. Let's see, just go to the right lengths. Awesome. And then once I have all the water in, I'll take down this wall and the farm should be up and running. Okay, scratch that idea. Let's take down the wall first. That way the water will push them out of my way and I can actually do this. Okay, I think those are all the source blocks. Awesome. Wow, that's a lot of iron golems. Oh my goodness. Sorry. What? Already over a stack of iron just from those guys? I guess there was a lot of them. Oh. That's not good. Now let's see if we can catch any iron golem spawning in here. Oh, there we go. There's our first, or at least the first one we saw spawn. Goodbye. Nope, don't be jumping. There you go. Go down there. Awesome. Okay, so other than there's a few locations that I might need to put some slabs down or some blocks down. Other than that, this is up and running. This is a functional iron farm. Now I know there are other farms, other simple farm designs. This is just one that uses my villager breeder design. So it's kind of 2 in 1. So with a few tweaks, I can really up the percentages here. I think if I add like another thing of zombies on one of these sides, perhaps the rate will increase. Oh, there goes another one. And I think, if I am correct, I think this should spawn an iron golem once every 30 seconds or so, which is actually a really good rate of spawn for an iron golem farm. So I'm gonna go ahead and AFK for a little while, and I'll let you guys know how long I was AFK for, and you can see the results. Okay, so I've gone through some trial and error. This is what I had before I officially timed myself for an hour. Just because there were some places like here that an iron golem would randomly spawn, and it kind of messed with the efficiency of the farm, and like down that stair I made as well. But let's see how much we got. Okay, perfect. That's not bad at all. In 1 hour we got 4 stacks of iron plus 2 and a stack of flowers. So to recap, this is basically the design that I had come up with. I mean, if you want to build this thing overworld and you don't care about like, whoa, I was Steve for a second, that was weird. And you don't care really about the aesthetics of the world, you can build this really high up in the sky and not have to worry about the spawn area anywhere. So I know Doc made a really effective and efficient iron farm. This one just incorporates a villager breeder as well. So that's why I kind of made it like this instead of just going with Doc's design. But his design is really good. But yeah, an iron golem drops approximately 3 to 5 iron each time. So if one iron golem spawns approximately every 30 seconds, in 1 hour that's 120 times 3 to 120 times 5. So about 350 to 600 iron per hour. That is not bad at all. So about 350 to 600. But again, the rates aren't 100% consistent. There's a chance that they won't spawn exactly every 30 seconds. Sometimes it'll be 40, 45 seconds. And so it's kind of hard to determine, because what I had received, probably because there's some issues, as in spawning chunks, I didn't quite receive 350. But either way though, getting 280 or so an hour, or 350, 600, it's a lot. It's a lot more than I think we've been able to do in the past, unless you were like Tango Tech and made some completely ridiculous iron farms. But sadly, the old iron farm designs are no longer valid. The whole mechanic for iron golems has completely changed. It's been made a lot simpler though, so that's nice. And you can combine designs like these and make the efficiency more effective. So that's going to be all for the iron farm in this video. I'm going to start now going over what I'm going to do for the other projects. You may have noticed that I started digging this big disc underneath here, and I actually have really big plans for my base itself, and so I kind of wanted to go the distance of the beacon around and make a shape and stuff, but I plan to go all around, and then what I want to do is finish this mob farm up here and make at least 2 more rows just for creepers, so that I can get tons and tons of gunpowder. Because I'm going to need a lot of TNT, because my plan is to do all of that and then to strategically place down columns of TNT in all these places, and then at one time blow it all up. That sounds like a lot of fun to me, but I'm basically trying to make a really, really big underground cavern cave-like place. And I have really cool plans for what I'm going to do. Like, it's going to be open, it's going to be mysterious and epic. So that's my current plans. I don't know if you guys want to see like time-lapse videos of me digging or something, then let me know. Otherwise, I'll just show you progress from episode to episode. Yeah, I think the next big project is going to be making... Oh, something fell. Is going to be finishing this mob spawner and actually turning it into a tower of some sort, making it look really, interesting, like it's going to fit with the theme of the build. Ruins. I have some ideas, but I might play around in creative, or I just might wing it. I wing a lot of my designs. Like this house. I just kind of winged it. But I'm actually really happy with what I got. And he always stands up here. Don't know why. Also, I don't know if you guys were aware, but if you cure a zombie villager like I did with this guy, you will get really amazing deals with your discounts. I mean, for 1 emerald, I can get any of these enchanted diamond armor. And 11 emeralds, I can get a bell. 9 coal, I can get emeralds. 1 iron for 1 emerald. I mean, I have an iron farm. This is fantastic. So keep in mind, if you ever cure a zombie villager, then I would give them like a librarian or something so that you can just get the most for what it's worth. Get some mending books, enchanted books. Or you can do stuff like the blacksmith or the Fletcher, depending on the farms you have, so that you can get ridiculous amounts of emeralds. That's a really cool thing that I had no idea about before. Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to do for this video. It's probably not going to be too long of a video, but I mean, I feel super accomplished in the fact that I was able to make that iron farm working. But I'm going to go ahead and kind of build or dig this out, chisel it out a bit, and refine it a bit, and try to make the whole loop as much as I can, just to connect it all, just so that I can have an idea. And then I think I'm going to actually get a second beacon, because I have those other wither skulls, and place it further down here so I can make the cave longer and more just epic. So I'm going to be doing that. If you guys want to see that progress or see the time lapse, let me know. And in the next video, I'm going to be building that tower up above. So if you guys have any ideas or suggestions, let me know as well. And I will see you all next time.